Alright, the market is approaching an important turning point which could reverse the midterm uptrend if missed. The situation is very dangerous, but at least we see a bullish reaction this Friday, alright? Now, the big question is, will the market be able to hold the price at these levels? Well, this is what we're going to talk about in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here. I'm a professional trader and founder of the 5% Project, where I help you to trade like a pro using advanced trading strategies that will help you improve your performance and will learn to be a consistently profitable trader. The QR codes right here on your screen and the link is in the fixed comment below, so just take a look at our website and see if you like it. Now, as we can see here, SPY is inside a short-term congestion, alright? We are just moving sideways since May 15 over here. As we can see, it is a congestion. However, yesterday's reaction was quite ugly, was very bearish. We see a massive bearish candlestick pattern engulfing the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candlestick patterns over here. And such bearish reaction won't be easy to reject. Right now we see a bullish reaction. Yes, this is quite good. But it is not enough to reject yesterday's bar. In fact, every single time we see a bearish bar like this right near a top level, preferably after a false breakout from the previous resistance level, we see some stabilization, just like we saw over here. On July 27, 2023, we saw a massive bearish candlestick pattern after a false breakout of the previous resistance level, and then we saw the SPY stabilizing for 1, 2, 3 days before it simply collapsed again. We saw a similar reaction this year over here on April this year. Massive bearish candlestick pattern. We saw some stabilization for a few days and then it simply collapsed again. Now, maybe we're gonna see the same pattern repeating over here, but as far as I know, the most important key point is $524. This blue line over here, which was the previous top level of this gigantic bullish pivot point. In addition to this blue line, we see the 21 EMA going up, approaching this support level, making this entire area a dual support area. Now, how can I send it to back? All right, so this yellow area over here is a dual support level, dual support area made by the 524, made by the 21 EMA on the daily chart. By losing these key points, probably SPY is going to reverse the midterm bull trend on the daily chart, and it is going to start a sharper correction seen on the weekly chart, because on the weekly chart we see a bullish pivot point. If next week we see a bearish candlestick pattern losing the 524 again, well, it is easy to imagine SPY triggering a pullback on the weekly chart, possibly back to its 21 EMA on the weekly chart again, which is right now is slightly above the $500, but it is going up a little bit more. So probably this 21 EMA is going to increase, is going to rise a little bit more in the next few weeks, but either way, we could drop all the way down to this support level on the weekly chart, meaning we could lose this dual support area over here on the daily chart. The QQQ shares a similar chart structure. The main key point is the $448, which is also the previous pivot point over here, the trigger point of this pivot point, and this would probably affect our stocks in a negative way. For instance, Nvidia is going up nicely, it is exploding 14% this week. It is an incredible movement, but it is easy to imagine that if Nvidia corrects, because unlike the indices, unlike many other stocks, Nvidia is still incredibly bullish. Unlike SPY, unlike QQQ, we don't see any small, meaningless bearish reaction over here on the daily chart. It is still incredibly bullish. If we see a pullback on Nvidia, I do believe that the $974 is going to hold the price and prevent the price from dropping to lower levels. If we lose this support level, okay, maybe we're going to retest the 21 EMA, or maybe we're going to close this gap over here at 960s, but Either way, this entire area is supposed to act as a support level for Nvidia in case a pullback materializes, in case it triggers a top signal. And so far, there is no possibility of a top signal on Nvidia. Unlike SPY, unlike QQQ, there is no bearish reaction over here at all. So in theory, we are just supposed to keep going up. What's the next technical target? Well, there is no technical target over here because we are trading at all-time highs, but the 1100 is a psychological key point which could act as a future resistance level. So let's pay attention to the $1100 area. Now, regarding Tesla, it is trying to react above the 21 EMA on the daily chart. What's the problem? Tesla faces the same problem the SPY and the QQQ are facing right now. Yesterday, we saw a very ugly bearish reaction. In fact, this bearish reaction rejected this incredibly bullish signal over here. It is losing this candle's low over here from May 21st. We are losing the 21 EMA, and right now we are trying to react again. What's the problem? The problem is that we are not rejecting yesterday's candlestick pattern yet. In order to actually reject this bearish candlestick over here, we gotta break and close above this candle's high on the daily chart, meaning we gotta break and close above $181.90. As long as we don't do that, well, Tesla will probably follow the indices, and it is going to possibly trigger a sharper correction seen on the daily chart. And in this scenario, Tesla would officially turn bearish again. And honestly, that would not be a surprise because on the weekly chart, we are still bearish. Long-term speaking, Tesla is still bearish. Apparently, the 21 EMA on the weekly chart is acting as a quite reliable resistance level for us. 1, 2, this is the third time Tesla failed to break the 21 EMA on the weekly chart for the third time. This is a terrible scenario for Tesla. By losing the support level, by losing the 172, I do see Tesla entering bearish territory again, and in this scenario we're gonna seek our next support levels. This situation over here is quite ugly, and at least Tesla is not officially bearish as Palantir over here, because Palantir on the other hand is clearly in bearish territory already. The 21 EMA on the daily chart is acting as a resistance level for us. Right now we see that it could find a support level again around the $20 area, but if we don't see a miraculous reaction, if we don't see Palantir triggering a crystal clear bottom signal, a crystal clear bearish reversal, bullish reversal chart structure over here, well, we're gonna probably linger in this area, and this entire zone between the 21 EMA, between the $20.33 support level is called trap zone. All right, because the price is getting squeezed by the descending 21 EMA, but we have this meaningful support level. In this situation, any breakout, regardless the direction of the breakout, if we see a breakout, it is gonna be a quite intense one. So usually, most of the time, of course, so let's pay extra attention on this 21 EMA on the daily chart and on this support level at $20.33 for the next week. And by the way, if you're still watching this video and you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I'm here every single day talking about Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia, the indices, etc. So consider subscribing. Of course, except Monday, because Monday is a holiday. Hey, so Monday I will not be here, but I will be here every single day after that. So consider subscribing. Click the like button to support me. Join the 5% project. The QR code's right here, link in the fixed comment below. I highly appreciate your support, my dear friends. Thank you very much. Stay safe. See you guys next week.